All right, guys. Finally, I'm back. Today's date is the 9th of March 2023. So, as I think I might have said, I'm not too sure, but I passed a 100k funded account, and that was 23rd of December, if I remember right. And ever since then, I have literally battled with psychology literally battled with psychology on handling this 100k account, and for the whole time I've been like breaking even and then going down a bit, like no more than like 1.8%, and then going up again, 1%, and down and up and down, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. But in my defense, the markets have been absolutely atrocious. Like, talking to even some of the best traders in the world, uh, they've been saying the exact same thing. So it gave me a wee bit of hope. But as of right now, I am down 3%. So why am I making this video? Because I need to start holding myself accountable. I need to be honest with people. There could be somewhere along the line somebody. I'm sure. I'm actually positive there's people who've run into this thousands of times, where they trade really well, and then they get their funded account, and next thing they're struggling, and that's me. So why would I not record that there? Why would I not just be transparent and honest with the public that this is trading? Trading to me is a stage after stage of uh, psychological understanding and psychological victories and losses. Like, it's okay in the demo account, I flew through that. But the moment I got the live account, my trading changed. I couldn't see the markets the same. I couldn't read it the same. I was taking 10 trades a day, and that's just stupid. It wasn't me. So I just thought, to hell with it, I'm gonna start making videos, start being honest. Win or loss, I'm gonna put them up and be accountable for myself, and hopefully people learn along the way. Learn something out of my mistakes, that you don't have to do that. So, what have I added to my, as you can see, indicators? These are EMAs, so a 9 and an 18. Now, do I rely on these? I actually don't. If I did, I'd probably win a lot more trades. But the reason I use these is because they give me like, if I am confused about the direction of the market, these give me the overall understanding of market bias. So when the 9 is above the 18 EMA, that to me is a bullish momentum, and vice versa, bearish momentum. As you can see, it kind of gives you a nice indication of where the market's going. I'm not saying rely on it, because when I trade intraday, like short trades, so I can make money and lose money either way, selling or buying. So these, most of the time, that's how my charts look. And this is the daily, weekly high and low. So last week's high and low, and if I go down to, say, a smaller time frame, this will give me yesterday's high and low. So as we can see, the market has come down and took out yesterday's low, and it was, what was the news today? The news today was for the US dollar, initial jobs claims, which turned out to be negative. So it kind of affected the US dollar a bit, and gave us a bit of bearish momentum for most of the day. But going down to the 1 minute time frame, this is going to make sense at the end, so bear with me here. This downward momentum from the New York Open has been gradually moving downwards today and building up all this liquidity for the market to possibly run up and take out. So that's what I was waiting on. Just that initial break for me to look for a. Let's go to actually make this a wee bit easier. Go to this. I'm just going to hide this for a moment. What made me enter the sell here was the time and the market structure again, the DAXI. So usually around what I've noticed, half 10, 11 o'clock, the market tends to take some liquidity out of the market. We've been going up all day here. This is the Asia session, the London session. The market has been moving upwards and building up all this liquidity. So let me get a wee. Like this is liquidity. All this here. At some point, the market has to come and take all that out. And this is exactly what it started to do. Now, if I just quickly show my short again, why did I enter there? Why did I not wait to this break structure down here and enter here? Well, the true reason why I did that is actually right in the screen in front of you, because hiding this again, this market came down, done our usual, tried to make a swing high, but it couldn't break the high. Didn't break this previous high, but it did come down to make a swing low and break this lower structure here. Now, not by much. It's very minute. Like if I zoom in a bit, didn't give a good drive through. So for me, I decided I was going to be cautious and wait for a little bit of a pullback. But if you look and say again, here we have the highest swing, then it goes a wee bit lower, and then a lower again. Now, the market structure here is down. If I move to the DAXI, it done the same. It made a swing low, but this next swing high broke. I always get mixed up in this with a higher low. So this was showing me a divergence in the market. So the DAXI made a swing high, a swinger high, a swing high, and EU made a higher low. So for me, that was DAXI picking up a little bit of strength, and EU losing a wee bit of strength. So that from that moment, I decided I was going to enter on this candle here, because whenever this broke the low of this candle, I'll just zoom in a little bit more. Whenever this candle, move this over, broke the low of this, I decided I'm going to enter a trade here. I'm going to put my stop loss just slightly above this, because sometimes the market likes to just work out the intermediate high. And it did try to come up and take out the rest of these here, but I knew whenever this failed to reach up to here on this close, I had already entered in this candle, remember? When this candle closed, I moved my stop loss to break even immediately, because it shouldn't come back into this area. If it does, technically, in my eyes, that means the market's just going to keep pushing up. So just to recap why I did that, I was expecting the market to take out this liquidity. that had built up here. DAXI had liquidity built up here. It made a swing high and failed to break this low. The euro failed to break this high. It made a swing low, and then it failed to break another high and started to break down. So whenever this candle came into play, that was my moment to enter. Now, I took partials here because to me, this, and this is almost equal lows. And then I wanted my next target to be here because this and this is almost equal lows. Now, do I think the market's going to reverse for the rest of the day? I actually don't. I feel like it's going to come down into this indecisive candle. And I've started to use fixed volume profile, not because I use it. How do I put this? I'll have an idea in my head what I want to do, but then I'll use the fixed volume profile to maybe give me an indication that my idea that's in my head of what the market's going to do is a confluence. Because as I mentioned, I added this fixed volume profile on this indecisive 1 minute candle, this one here, if it wasn't near that, then for me, my idea of what the market was going to do was wrong. Like, I expect the market to come down at least a touch that candle, or even come down into 50% of this wick. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm out of the market anyway, because the moment it broke these equal lows is when I actually closed in profits. So that's my trade done for the day. I'm not going to look for any more. What has been my problem this time round in the market? Definitely impatience to make money. Fucking taking 10 trades a day at times. And not using my proper lot size. Like, I don't mean over leveraging. I mean, I was doing smaller lot sizes for fear of losing money. And then because there was such a tiny amount, I would jump in again and again and again. And it just gradually built up. And now I'm 3% down. Well, after that trade, I'm now at 97,200. So I'm now 2.8% down. But I have to be accountable. I have to be accountable for myself, and that's not going to come from hiding from people or pretend to be this absolutely unbelievable trader. That's all bullshit. It's anybody who's made it that I know is completely honest, and I've went through all these emotions as well. And I have a fucking temper, so losing, I hate losing, absolutely hate losing, but that's something I have to work on, because markets you are going to lose. You have to stick to your plan, which I didn't, and you have to be prepared to let your plan lose, but know in the long run it's going to come together. So today it's the first time it actually felt like it came together. In atrocious markets, because at the minute most traders will tell you that the markets are so messy, and that's not to say that the best traders out there aren't making money. They are, but they haven't learned how to trade. I'm learning how to trade, even though I'm fully funded now. But they went through, most of them now have went through the motions of losing and handling real money in decent markets. I'm not making an excuse for myself, but These are shitty markets. So the reason I'm saying that is if you're in the same position, don't be that hard on yourself, because if you can make money in these conditions, then you truly can make money in any condition. And just to add, this is a fair value gap over here, so we could see the market come back again. That's practically to the pip on reversing. So yeah, I'm going to start posting a lot more when I do a trade, win or lose, because I need to be accountable for my actions. So do you. If you're not doing it and you're hiding, then you're not trading right. And I haven't been. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. That's the first video back from March. Telling the absolute truth, 3% down. I spent the last 2 months, January, February, going down a wee bit, going up to 100,000 and gradually going up to 100,000 and then rapidly depleting again, because I'm not sticking to my rules. I'm not sticking to how I should trade. And hopefully somebody out there actually learns from my mistake and doesn't do it. Reset yourself. Go to demo money again if you have to get that rhythm back, because I didn't do it. Um, and yeah, I wish you all the best. So thanks for tuning in. And to the next video, it's Funny Fella Trader. And I will see you again soon. Cheerio.